Welcome to the Soul Dictionary. Autopilot. Relax your shoulders. Release the wheel. Set your destination to the unknown life waiting for you. Even when you drift, life can carry you safely. Trust the route. Enjoy the journey. Listen to your favorite music along the way. Sometimes awakening is simply letting go. Allowing the soul to drive. Autopilot is not about giving up effort, but about trusting the flow. Welcome to the Soul Dictionary.
The Soul Dictionary, the Library of Heaven. There is a place every soul visits after death. Not a courtroom, not a place of judgment. A library. A vast and quiet library in heaven where the live data of every human soul is preserved. Some arrive carrying unfinished dreams, some bring regrets. And some arrive with secrets they took to the grave. At the gates of heaven, a woman in dark glasses sat at reception. She asked only one question. Did you bring any secrets you took to the grave? I nodded. A few. For this moment, I had carefully prepared them. 5 confessions, typed and sealed inside an envelope. She reviewed them, stamped today's date, and handed them back. Take this to the library. Beyond the gate, about 100 meters ahead, stood the Library of Heaven. Its underground archive was filled with endless files. Stories sent from graves all over the world. A librarian looked at the shelves and said, "Every file here contains something someone believed could never be told." So many secrets, I whispered. She smiled. Humans rarely leave Earth empty-handed. I asked, what kinds of secrets arrive here? She adjusted the files. Small thefts, broken vows, lives bent by desperation, and things people spent entire lifetimes hiding. I swallowed, then handed her my envelope. She opened it. Read. Paused. and said, "Oh, that's all?" Then tossed my lifelong secret into a wastebasket. Not even worth filing. The secret I had carried for decades did not make the archive. Strangely, I felt a little disappointed. Then a man nearby suddenly cried out, "I killed someone, Mother!" The librarian stood and shouted, "Then scream it properly, Mother! My life is ruined!" Her eyes blazed. I watched the chaos unfold and thought, even in heaven, library work looks exhausting. And then I closed the job search website. The Library of Heaven does not judge a life, it preserves it.
Welcome to the Soul Dictionary.
The Soul Dictionary, you are ready to be celebrated. You are ready to be celebrated means the stage is already prepared for you. People are ready to recognize you, honor you, and applaud what you carry within. And yet, you hesitate to move. Why? Perhaps it is not fear of failure, but the brightness of the spotlight. Perhaps being seen feels overwhelming. Perhaps receiving praise feels unfamiliar. Perhaps even carrying a grand bouquet home feels embarrassing because too many eyes might notice. But listen, you are already ready. The invitation has been given. The stage is waiting. The audience has not forgotten you. Step forward. Do not keep the applause waiting. Rise to the place prepared for you because your gifts were never meant to remain hidden. You are not being pushed onto the stage. You are being welcomed there. The applause has already begun.
Welcome to the Soul Dictionary.
The Soul Dictionary, the life you chose. Before you were born, you were given a choice. A quiet place. Endless files. Endless lives. Which one will you choose? Some lives were easy, filled with comfort. No pain. Some were not. Lonely, uncertain, heavy. You reached out and picked one. This one? A pause. That life will not be easy. You will struggle. You will doubt yourself. You may feel alone. Silence. I understand. Why choose this one? Another pause. Because it feels important. But because someone in that life needs me. The room grew quiet. Very well. But once you begin, you will forget everything. No memory. No answers. I know. A document appeared. Your life. You signed it. Without hesitation. Are you ready? Yes. Light. And then you were born. And you forgot that you chose this.
Welcome to the Soul Dictionary.
The Soul Dictionary, the mark of guaranteed happiness. Everyone is born with the right to be happy. But the path to happiness is never just one. We lose our way, we doubt ourselves. And still, we keep moving forward, holding on to something we cannot see. A contract written for our life. Early in the morning, the world was wrapped in mist. In a quiet mansion, a man sat alone. He reviews the contracts of life and places a mark. A mark that guarantees happiness. She is 39, a mother of 2, living alone now, working to support her family. I might be late tonight. Just order something for dinner, okay? Okay, good luck, Mom. I'm sorry, Yas, and thank you. She hung up the phone, let out a quiet sigh, and returned to work. She had no time to think about happiness. She was simply surviving. That night, the phone rang. Hello? Is this you? Yes, who is this? I review your life contract. My life contract? Your life is going as planned. There are no issues. I don't understand. We observe your life. Why am I struggling like this? A pause. Your struggles are not as heavy as you think. Not heavy? You are going to be happy. Happy? That is why you are going through this. How much longer? Not long. When? You will know soon. I don't know what to do anymore. Don't worry. The call ended. Morning came. The mist faded. Sunlight filled the sky. In the quiet mansion, the man closed the file and placed a mark.
Welcome to the Soul Dictionary.
The Soul Dictionary, Rearview Mirror. The self reflected in the rearview mirror is my past self. I am driving toward my next destination. And soon, the self I once was will witness the beautiful landscape I once only dreamed of. Because I can see my past self following behind me in the mirror. I want to tell that version of me. Don't rush. Take your time. You're almost here. A few miles ahead, I pull into a roadside stop. As I glance into the rearview mirror, my past self pulls in too. I'm drinking coffee when my past self walks over and says, "Beautiful weather, isn't it? Where are you headed?" I answer, "To a quiet place in the hills ahead." "Oh, I see." "And you?" "Somewhere ahead, though I'm not fully sure where yet." I smile. Straight ahead is good enough. I think so too, but... Well then, safe travels. I drive off again. In the rearview mirror, I can still see my past self's car. Still coming. Still on the way. And in my heart, I whisper one word. Okay. Your past self is not lost. It is simply traveling behind you on the same road toward the same light. Trust the road. Keep driving. Okay.
Welcome to the Soul Dictionary.
The Soul Dictionary, Death. What is death? Perhaps it is the beginning of a journey. A journey to find your next mother. And along the way, you pause for a moment in heaven. Where a gentle voice whispers, "You did well, you truly did well." And then you begin again. A new womb, a new life, a new chapter of the soul. Synonym, reincarnation. to be reborn again and again. Not as repetition, but as evolution. Each life refines you. Each struggle strengthens you. Each return deepens you. Until one day, you awaken as something luminous. Something beyond what you once were, a greater being of love. Death, then, is not an ending. It is simply another departure. Another beginning. Death may be the soul's journey toward its next becoming. Death is not goodbye, it is see you in another life.
Welcome to the Soul Dictionary.
The Soul Dictionary, a television that sees the future. What is a television that sees the future? It is a mysterious receiver wired through invisible currents. Where the universe connects countless hidden signals just to reach you. Because something greater wants you to notice. Wants you to remember. And on its screen, you are shown glimpses of the life waiting for you. The life worthy of you. Possible futures. Dreams already moving towards you. Not prophecy. But invitation. The universe is always broadcasting. The question is, Are you tuned in? A television that sees the future is the soul receiving signals from the life it is becoming. The future may already be sending you signals. Change the channel. Receive them.
Welcome to the Soul Dictionary.
The Soul Dictionary, Why Good People Leave Early, a Theory. What if good people leave early because they keep getting offers from elsewhere? Perhaps somewhere in the universe, an overworked cosmic recruiter says, "We're so sorry, but we urgently need you for another life assignment." And because kind souls have trouble saying no, they accept. Maybe they were even promised. Bonus points, 10 times the rewards. And being generous as always, they agreed. A sweet cosmic joke. But perhaps those who accepted early departure were given something greater in return. A beautiful rebirth. A life of abundance. A destiny beyond measure. Maybe good souls leave early not because life failed them, but because they were needed elsewhere. Some souls may be called onward sooner because love is in demand everywhere. Perhaps the good leave early because even eternity keeps asking for them.
Welcome to the Soul Dictionary.
The Soul Dictionary filter. What is a filter? It is the filter through which words descending from the divine pass into human understanding. And sometimes, in that filtering, the water clouds a little. Impurities appear. But perhaps those impurities are simply your memories, your wounds, your wisdom. Helping interpret what was received. And if your inner channels feel clogged, clean the pipes. Clear the passages. Purify what carries the signal. Even the body knows this. Flow matters. Clarity matters. Because revelation moves best through what is unobstructed. And maybe this is what Bruce Lee meant when he said, "Don't think, feel." Because truth is not always something to analyze. Sometimes it must pass through you before it can be known. A filter does not only distort truth,